Good morning. This is Darren from Oakwood Homes, and today I am here at the property called Millmead, or known as Millmead, 52 Millmead Road in Margate. Absolutely stunning sort of detached property. Needs updating, as you'll see as we go through, but on a very sort of generous plot. There is a building plot at the rear of the property, but we will discuss that as we go round, just to keep you updated. But just to give you sort of a bit of a flavour, you've got potential for a driveway here and potential to put a garage there should you wish to do so, or just the drive. You've got potential to extend to both sides and into the loft space and to rear. In the loft space it will be big enough for at least 2 bedrooms, if not more, so just depending on what your needs are. But yeah, lovely plot, lots of potential. It's a nice big detached family home, been much loved and much cared for, been in the family literally for generations since it's been built, and it is obviously quite a wrench for the family, but it will make a beautiful family home for somebody, and you can really create your own amazing space. So I'm going to take you inside. Got a little porch on the front. The floors, all the carpets have been removed, so you can potentially have the stripped floors. There's some nice lovely wood panelling in the property, but it is a really nice big entrance hall. It's flexible living as well. You can obviously change the rooms around. We've marked them as one thing. If you wanted to rearrange that arrangement, obviously it's fine. We've marked on one the lounge, one the dining room, but quite easily to swap them around. Probably would make sense to do so. There is an understairs cupboard here. Obviously do feel free, I should have mentioned earlier, if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask me, just obviously type them in and I will read them out and I will answer them. If there's any questions or you're viewing this later, then please just give the office a call on 01843 22 1133. So we've got some obviously lovely old-fashioned radiators there, cast iron, and this is the room we've marked on as the lounge. As I mentioned, this could be a dining room, but you've got a lovely fireplace there, open. There is a hatch there to the kitchen, but it is, as I said, flexible space. Nice big bay window. The measurement of this room is actually 1210 by 12.5, but we haven't actually measured into that bay window, so there's obviously a little bit more space. So that's the we've marked on as the lounge, but I said could be the dining room, and then this could be the lounge or the dining room. We've marked it on as the dining room, but again very flexible with a lovely wood panelling all the way round. Nice cast iron fireplace. There's a bay to the side there as well. There's some double glazing units in that particular bay. There is some, it's a bit part and part really, but again another beautiful fireplace. Wood flooring, sort of plate rack as well. So some really lovely period features. And then there's some doors to the rear garden, which we'll go out to after we've done inside the house. A lot of the rooms are sort of double aspect, which is quite nice. Certainly this sort of room and the room above, which is a nice feature. So let's take you to the kitchen. Sorry, just should have just said sort of this room measurement is 1510 by 12.2, and that does go into the bay, so apologies for not mentioning that. This is the kitchen. Obviously not many units here at the moment, but you can see the space that's available. There's nothing to stop you taking out that wall there and having sort of a nice big kitchen diner. You know, the sort of endless possibilities. You could probably block that door up because you probably don't need that one there as well. And you've actually also got this pantry cupboard. And behind here is actually the pantry cupboard, which is large. There is actually a boiler room. So again, you could knock in and have a sort of utility room type arrangement. But I'm going to show you out quickly now because the door to that is just here. So you've got this area here, that's the other side there. But this obviously is all going to probably be potentially redundant. So there is obviously the facility to incorporate this into the kitchen as a utility room or something like that. But, you know, there's lots of flexibility and needs on there. So takes you back out to the area that we were mentioning for parking there. So let's take you upstairs. Some nice stained glass windows here. There's another one as we go up the stairs, which obviously stripped, and some nice ornate balustrade. There we are, you have a lovely stained glass window there as well, which leads up to this really nice sort of galleried landing. Very spacious. Access to the loft space, so as we mentioned, with the potential, there is already a sort of a skylight window up there, but there is potential to put, you know, 2-3 rooms, an amazing master bedroom suite, you know, really lots of opportunities and flexibility. So there's the airing cupboard there, and then this is what's marked on as bedroom 1. By the way, the kitchen was 9.7 by 9 feet, and this bedroom is 13.10 by 13.10 into the bay window here. Again, all the floor's been stripped, picture rail still here. And I'll take you to the next door bedroom, which is bedroom 4, which is the smallest bedroom. But even that is a decent size. That's 9.6 by 8.1. So potentially a cosy double. And so there's been a much loved family home. And we'll obviously make another family a really lovely property. So we'll take you to bedroom 2, which was mentioned earlier as a double aspect room as well. And this bedroom is 13.5 by 12.7 into this side bay window. The actual seafront from here is about a 10-minute walk. You know, directly north from here, you can get to Dane Park just further down that road there, literally about 400 yards or so. Old Town, less than a mile away, where everything there, station the other side of there, less than a mile and a half away. So great location for everything as well. Again, the picture rail's still here, and obviously the floorboards. We're taking to bedroom 3, and that is 12.7 by 10.10. These back 2 windows have been replaced with double glazed units. But literally 3 really good doubles, potentially a full smaller one, or a very large single. There's a separate WC here, and again potential to knock that into the bathroom, which is next door, which has got a cast iron, a roll top bath in there as well. But you could obviously knock this into one large family bathroom. Yeah. So there's many options inside with the accommodation. So let's go outside and we'll tell you a little bit more about that arrangement, just so you are all clear. As I mentioned, there is a building plot at the rear of the property where the current garage and driveway is, and that is up via separate negotiation, or can be bought with the property but again under separate negotiation at an additional cost. So I'm going to show you the main gardens, and then I'll show you the building plot. But you step out of the back doors in the dining room stroke lounge into the rear garden here. The actual width of the garden is 75 feet approximately. So from there to there is approximately 75 feet. Okay. So if I just take you to this side here, this will take you back to the area that we mentioned by the boiler room. That could be for a driveway, garage, etc. But as you can see, ample space to extend. I mean, you could put a garage and extend over it. Lots and lots of options here. Okay. So the garden is actually south facing, and so you've got a nice little patio area there. And that's those stakes that you can just see at the bottom there, that actually designates there's going to be a fence part there. That's where the building plot's going to be. So I said we'll come back to that in just a moment. So I'm just going to take you to the sort of the boundary, so where the boundary will be, and you get a better perspective of what's here. You could also have sort of a driveway or garage coming from the side there, if possible. But you've also got this additional side area of garden, which I think we showed you earlier on. Apologies if I didn't, and I'm repeating myself. So it really is a generous plot. So there's the gate in, and that takes us back to the side area and front door where we first started. Okay, so that's the main house. Obviously beautiful gardens. And then potentially the building plot, which has got planning consent for a 3-bedroom detached house. All the details are available if you contact the office, or you can look on the Thanet District Council planning portal, and you will see all the plans there, just putting in the postcode of the property, and that postcode that you would need is CT93QL, so that's Charlie Tango 9 3 Quebec Lima. You put that into the portal, and it will obviously bring up the planning and plans, etc. But obviously, again, it's 75 feet in depth. We've got the actual old garage, the driveway just in front, so it obviously goes the other side of that fence there, level with that fence just there. And the finally, that is where the frontage will be for the property. So that concludes the tour of the property. Thank you very much for joining me today. If there is any questions or anything that you need to ask about the property, just give Oakwood Homes a call on 01843 22 1133. The asking price for this property is $399,995, and said the building plot is potentially available, but at an additional cost. So for further information on that, again, please contact the office. Thanks very much for joining us today. It is a lovely 4-bedroom detached house in need of some updating, and really is a lovely home, and will be a lovely home with loads of potential to extend and create your own perfect family home. So with that said, thanks very much for joining me today, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.